Hello guys, hope everyone is fine. This is Lynette Solar Travels. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. A farmer, passionate farmer, poultry keeper. I do many types of farming, but we are majoring in poultry farming here today, and we're gonna discuss a very interesting topic. As you can see now, we want to let our birds out. Before we let them out, we have to set their feet. As you can see around the feeders, the nerve feeders are here with feet inside. You can show them around. So this is the easiest part of it, guys, to avoid that conflict, because it's not easy to avoid that conflict. You have to set the feeders first. You have to make sure they're clean, hygiene. So today's main discussion, we're gonna discuss about poultry diseases, how to prevent them and to control. Very simple. We have very many diseases here, guys. So we're gonna discuss. We have like Gumboro. We have stress is a disease, mark you, because it is a rampant thing in poultry setup, poultry farming, and it can really affect your bird if it is not managed so well. We have Newcastle. So we're gonna discuss how to prevent and control these diseases in your farm. So stay tuned. I'm gonna let our birds out. So come with me. Oh yes. So guys, you see how it's really challenging. If you have to prepare yourself first. You prepare the feet and make sure you have enough feeders on the ground, just to avoid the conflict and the fight and the competition. You can see the growth, guys. We have uniform growth just because they eat the same ratio. But where if you have this case that some birds are big, some birds are small, that one you yourself you have to make sure, or you yourself you have to know that there is something wrong that is happening during feeding time. Some are not feeding well, some are giving others stress, so they are not active while eating. So it's very simple. You just show them this. Thank you. We are really enjoying the feeds here. back. So now we're gonna start our discussion, guys. Come closer. If you're a beginner, or if you have your farm already running, you need to hear this, because we are helping each other here how to do it better, how to make profit in this type of farming. And that's why we have to do everything right always. Any small mistake in this type of farming, you are doomed, guys. You allow one to get infected, it's gonna affect others, and you might lose like all birds if you're not careful. So we have to be serious about this diseases, how we can prevent them, control and prevent. Number one, I know you know these diseases. We have coccidiasis, we have Newcastle, we have Gumboro, and many others, guys. So how to prevent, control and prevent, guys. Like diseases outbreak can be devastating for poultry farmers, guys. It can really embarrass someone. It can make you desperate as a farmer. Yeah? It can really complicate your life in this type of farming if you are not that careful. So disease prevention is a top priority. It is a top priority. So number one, if I can start with, we have hey, some already done eating. So number one, the measures we have to put in place just to ensure that we are controlling these diseases in our farm and we prevent them is a strong biosecurity measures. I always talk about this biosecurity and explain about this biosecurity. So we have to make sure there is a strong biosecurity measures, such as controlling the movement of people in your farm. Who are you letting in? Have they disinfected? Point of entrance in your farm. For example, in my farm, I only have one entrance and one exit. And before you get in, let me just show you. Sorry. Before you get in, we have where everyone must disinfect over here. We use BioSafe disinfectant to disinfect there. So we have to make sure that everyone that gets in disinfect, just to be sure they are safe while accessing our farm. And that one is number one, prevention. Strong biosecurity measures such as controlling the movement of people and equipment. Then we maintain cleanliness and proper wastage or waste disposal are very crucial. I told you before we let them out, or before I went to open the door, we have to make sure that the feeders are clean. Hygiene, guys. And that one is how we're gonna control diseases from infecting our birds. Yeah? It is very crucial how we dispose the waste in our farm. Like the droppings, let me just show you the droppings. We always dispose them in our farm. This is an organic manure. We have to make sure after every 1 week, that is every 5 to 7 days, we make sure that we dispose them carefully in our farm, because that is an organic manure. It is very important to take caution on that. And so, as you know, farmers are also focused on training or educating themselves on how you can control and prevent this. We have to get that knowledge. Yeah, guys, it is very, very important. Like, if you don't get educated, if you don't have the knowledge, you can't know how to do this. Like, for example, you can't know the signs and symptoms of coccidiosis, of gumboro, so you won't realize that your bird has a problem and you manage it on time. So farmers are also focusing on educating themselves and the symptoms and prevention strategies that we are talking about. Make sure you source the birds from healthy suppliers and consider vaccinating them after every given program. We have a calendar for vaccination. We always have a calendar of vaccination. So just make sure you consider vaccination program. It's very, very important. Always be vigilant for signs of illness and seek expert advice when needed at the right time. If you see any sign or symptoms, for example, coccidiosis, the moment you will see a dropping, a bloody dropping or watery dropping, that is a sign and symptoms. And it is always very important to note that. Make sure you know the signs and symptoms so that you work on it prior. That it's gonna help you. Another way how we can control these diseases or prevent from spreading in the farm, always identify the sick birds and isolate them. Isolate the sick birds. Have a sick bay in your farm. Like to me, I have a special room. Let me just show you. We are talking of practical things here. Always consider having a sick bay in your farm. Let's say you have just realized one bird is not okay. They always spend their night here. So we have another special room here, a sick bay. This room is their sick bay. If we see one or two with their signs and symptoms, we have to isolate them for around 3 weeks. 3 to 5 days while monitoring and medicating them before we bring them together with others. Always try to provide adequate nutrition. Ensure your birds are receiving a balanced and nutritious diet to support their immune system, guys. To support their immune system. By providing a nutritious diet, this is gonna help you. And again, in their, let's say, digestion system, they're gonna be okay. They can't have any problem of digestion because you took that one in place by providing adequate nutritious food. That is the balanced diet, and will always support the immune system. It is always very important, guys. So I hope someone somewhere is learning something here. And that is the main purpose of this channel. We help each other. We gain knowledge. See this one eating my leg. So they are drinking water now after they are full. So share with me where you're watching from, and share at least whether you are gaining something from this channel, from this educative video. at least we have information. It's good to be informed, guys. Always be on alert. Be informed always. We always say prevention is better than cure, and if we practice all these we are talking about, the hygiene, the biosecurity, nutritious food, isolation, we will always prosper in this type of farming, because all we need is very simple: take good care of them and always try to medicate them at the right time. Don't wait until they are so sick they can't eat, is when you start the medication. Anytime you see a sign and symptom, make sure you do it right away. Share where you're watching this video from. I will really appreciate at the comment section. Don't shy away from sharing. Comment down there what you need to know about my farm. If you want to advise, kindly at the comment section you are allowed to compliment, to advise, to anything else. And it is always very important to have information, to be informed. Knowledge is power, and if you have that knowledge, you won't mess up anytime, any day. So if you benefited from these, guys, at the comment section, then share away. Thanks to our subscribers who always comes back to watch our videos. And if you're watching this video for the first time, for more educative videos and programs, kindly consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, Lynette Solar Travels. I always appreciate your love and support. This far is you guys. I won't take it for granted. So make sure you click that notification bell to our new subscribers, so that you're not left aside. Any upload, you are the first to watch. Yeah, everyone is now feeding so well. So guys, I'm gonna end now. We've now discussed how to control the diseases in our farm, how to prevent them, how to prevent and control the spread. Make sure you watch this video up to the end so that you get all the information. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed time, guys. I love you so much. I love you all.